Next, we have the session Decoding 4 Revs, that is 4 Revolutions, a unique co-creative ecosystem that aims to help humanity solve the 4 survival challenges in one generation between 2020 to 2050 by Mr. Jovin Hurry. Mr. Jovin Hurry is a core team member of Next Leaders Initiative for Sustainability, NELIS. As a core team member, he has been in a team that has developed 4 Revs or 4 Revolutions, a unique co-creative ecosystem which aims to help humanity solve 4 survival challenges in one generation between 2020 and 2050. The team partners with corporations, social ventures, sustainability practitioners, and entrepreneurs, educators, public and civil organizations, and creative minds on all 6 continents to inspire and implement the next generation initiatives in each of the 4 Revs. Now, let us listen to Mr. Jovin Hurry as he tells us more on decoding 4 Revs, a unique co-creative ecosystem that aims to help humanity solve the 4 survival challenges in one generation between 2020 and 2050. Over to you, Mr. Jovin.
Thank you, Aparna, and thank you to Santosh for inviting me. I'll try to practice the saying of jumping off the cliff and then building your airplane, given that we're running out of time. So what I'll do with my presentation today is that I'll give you in 1/3 the amount of time that I have, the bare bones. What's the essence of things? If there's one word for you to remember from the presentation today, it's execution. So I have my presentation in 3 parts: the who, the what, and the how. I'll tell you who we are, and then what the 4Revs is about, and then what is our impact and how we are doing it. I am from a company here, and greetings from Finland. And it's a company that builds on-demand experts for sustainability. And today I will not be wearing this hat. I'll be wearing the hat of NELIS. NELIS is an institution that's based in Japan. And what we do is that we build that leadership potential of young professionals, typically under age 40, for them to have localized knowledge and good incentives to carry out climate actions. For SDG13 for today, we're targeting the target 13.3, which is knowledge and capacity. I will tell you about NELIS. NELIS has, here we have our main mission, which is to connect, to inspire, and to empower. We have a number of programs that we have. So I will not show you all my slides today, only to show you here exactly here. Here's the team behind NELIS. We have a core team, and then this is the extended team, and this is in one of our sessions in Japan. One of the programs that we have is the 4Revs. So we have a roadmap to 2050, and we have a co-creative system that brings in different stakeholders together for us to help humanity solve its main challenges. And the 4 survival challenges that we've focused on are food, water, resources, and energy. And we have detailed examples, what we're doing and how we are doing it. And we do the capacity building, and we do the business innovation. You would see some Japanese characters there, as most of our partners are currently in Japan. We have a target map, we have a vision as well, and we have a system with different partners. We have our program managers. We are having our hands wet. We are in it, and then we're doing the execution. And we have a lot of other partners that are helping us, and we have also a business model behind it. We have different offerings whereby we bring these different parties together on a platform in order to work. And I'll skip all that. What I want to show you though here is actually the platform itself. Here we are inside the platform, and we have Salesforce that is helping us by being the IT partner. So what we've done is that we've built a big portfolio of cases, and these are the cases that have some of the great ideas that we have out there on climate change. And these cases are being contributed by these young professionals from these different regions. So what we do is that we bring these cases to these different companies, and we also bring we also bring, pardon, what we call the intelligence. All that intelligence out there, we bring this to the companies, and then we work out how they're defining the problem statements. And the way that we're doing it is that we're saying to them, let us bring the next generation leaders already in the design stage of defining your problem statement on climate change. So you carry them on board when you're trying to come up with solutions. And we use all that information over here. So what I'll show you now is what happens then as one of the outcomes of what we've done so far in this execution mode. So far, we've come up with over 300 global cases. And one of the outcomes is that we've looked at trends that are coming up that are interesting for some of the global players in the corporate sector. You see some Japanese there, but that's not the idea. The most important point is for you to see on top the trends. Here's about the cities. And then we're talking about farming and fishing, gamifications, tech, etc. So what happens is that in that execution mode, we've taken all that intelligence from all these cases contributed by these young professionals. We've brought all this knowledge and capacity building to the companies, and together we are doing that co-creation on a platform. And then these trends have been proved to be highly useful for these corporates. And we've gone further because we have a circular economy arm as well, and I have myself been involved in this, is that we've helped these companies go hands-on into their business models. What are the wastes that they are looking at? What are the things that they are not seeing the invisible? What circular business models can they come up with? And we've gone one level deeper, which is whereby we try to make the connections. For example, here, we're bringing in the digital layer with circular economy. And this is for a product with this company in 5 years' time. So we talk about the business models, we talk about the digital element. Do they take knowledge from where it is now to a high level, for example, wisdom, and that would help them in the decision making that currently they have. So what? Okay, here we are. So what I've presented to you is that we are in this execution mode, and we're taking the next generation brains to the companies. We are working together and we are co-creating something that is useful for these companies, for them to roll out an impact that will be useful for the rest of us. With these are the bare bones. I thought I would share with you, and I'm happy to give you more details. But given the current circumstances, I thought to give you the skeleton, we can put in more flesh later on. Thank you, Aparna and Santosh, for the opportunity, and I'm happy to interact with the audience later on. But I'd like my co-speakers to continue and to try to be on time for all of us today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jovin Hurry. That was you were really hurrying for that very inspiring session. Thank you for joining us in the summit. We'll keep in touch with you. All the queries we'll be sending you offline. Thank you so much. And now let's